Okay, we are back for Monday Nitro, and it happens to be the first TV show in the month of October. And at the end of the month, we have got Halloween Havoc. But let's speak about last night. We had Fall Brawl 2001. It got an overall rating of 81%. Very good, very happy with it. Best pay per view of the year so far. We had our review last episode. For monthly review, and we're still making money, which is good, but the public image is decreasing, which is a big minus, and a lot of the workers' morale has plummeted. Even those that were already very low have gone even lower. So we've got a little bit of a problem on our hands. So I'm just trying to come up with some new ideas, new feuds, trying to turn the company around. And I guess this was sort of what was happening in real life to WCW about a year before this. So what is different about this show? Well, we've got some new guys making some debuts, and I've done what I said I didn't want to do, and that was sign some older guys, but we need some guys that are over to add to what we've already got, some familiar names. And first of all, I'm going to introduce you to Hawk. The Road Warriors are back, and what's going to happen in this debut angle is that Animal is getting beat up by Buff and Luger, and Hawk's going to run in for the save. That is going to debut Hawk, and then for Road Warriors we'll team up again. Animal wasn't over at all, he was losing overness, and I think the team with Rick Steiner has run its course. Rick Steiner will probably end up joining the Evolution Revolution. So that's that. Another debut angle, Jake the Snake Roberts. Now he's got an over rating of 78%. He actually last appeared in ECW about 2 years before this, 3 years maybe. So he's joining the Extreme Revolution. Now he's not going to get a huge push, but he's a name, and he can join the Extreme Revolution. So that's that. I've also they're not appearing on the show, but Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm sure I can think of a good angle to get them both involved in. So anyway, no new feuds to talk of tonight. But I've got some lined up because we've still got quite a lot here going on. So let's kick off a show. Hardcore title, Norman Smiley is going to retain over Reno. Lance Storm lost to Scott Steiner last night. His reaction is going to be in this interview. And for women's title is making its debut. First women's match on Nitro, and Stacy Keibler is going to be the first ever women's WCW women's champion. She's going to win a 4-way over Middasia, Tori Wilson, and Major Guns. For Kat is going to beat for Wall in a rematch from last night, but it's going to be done by disqualification. So for Wall is still for TV champion. Rey Mysterio is coming back as well to team up with Billy Kidman. I mean, he's still over, and let's see what if we can try and get him a bit happier again. Team him up with Billy Kidman, and they're going to beat for Boogie Knights. Here's an angle to celebrate Goldberg's recent success after beating Sting in a cage match last night for the World Heavyweight Championship. Lash LeRoux is going to retain his Cruiserweight Championship over Jamie Noble, and this angle is Hulk Hogan sneak attack backstage on Kevin Nash. A possible feud is going to start. In fact, it is starting between those two. Hogan keeps requesting matches with Nash. They're not going to be great matches, but the two big names, so that is a feud that's going to be happening. And in the main event, Sting requested a match with Curt Hennig. He's got it tonight. No title on the line. Just what should be a good match between two good wrestlers. Curt Hennig won the US title off Mike Awesome last night to end their feud. Let's start the show. Hardcore title, that's fine. Norman Conquest, submission, victory in a hardcore match. Lance Storm, that went okay. Now for women's match, not a bad score actually. The crowd liked it. Match quality, not expecting a lot, but they need to gain some experience. And Stacy Keibler is for women's champion. So let's have a look. Midassia is in trouble. Low blow, 1, 2, 3. And funnily enough, Stacy actually won this cleanly, but with a low blow, that would indicate otherwise. 73% Road Warrior Animal gained overness. That's good for Road Warriors back in action. 2-on-1, slides in and joins the fight, taking on Totally Buff. Animal fights back too, and between them, they send Totally Buff out for ring. For Wall and for Cat, not as good as last night. That's fine. And for TV titles, Lost Image. Extreme Revolution, Jake Roberts, 74%. That went down pretty well. And don't forget, the Nitro ratings have been plummeting in recent weeks, so we're hoping going to get a bit better tonight. Kidman losing overness because of his weak gimmick, and Rey Mysterio was sluggish, didn't put any effort in. So, what a pair. But it was still a good match and great match quality. Goldberg lost overness. That's unfortunate for the world champion, but still got a decent rating. Jamie Noble, Lash LeRoux, great match. Jamie Noble's losing overness, so we need to change his gimmick as well. Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, 80%. So Nash is walking backstage. Hulk Hogan comes from behind, attacks him with a chair. Hogan walks off after hitting a few more chair shots, leaving Nash down on the floor. Starts off that feud nicely. And Sting and Hennig, good match there. It's a possible feud that could happen next. I've not completely decided, but this match is a good indicator that it would be a good feud for both guys. And respectable 72% scoring there. So let's see how we did. 6.47 for Raw, not good again. 4.73, that's very low for Nitro. Cost us viewers. It is unfortunate. Let's have a look at our worker morales. Ray's gone up to 3. Goldberg, yeah, not great, but we knew they weren't going to be. Hawk's gimmick is killing his heat. Okay. And we need the other gimmicks to change as well. Okay. Let's have a look at these feuds. Okay, Scott Steiner, Lance Storm. That feud is ready to be ended. About time as well. And that will be ended on Raw and on Thunder. So we know for main event it's going to be Scott Steiner, Lance Storm, and I'm hoping that'll do Lance Storm a lot of good. So let's leave this show here, and we will be back on Thursday tonight with an episode of Thunder.